Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a very casual, low-key, everyday look with like a pop of a rose gold lid. So I'm not wearing lashes today. Just a really nice, fun look. I really liked it. I wore this yesterday and I got a lot of compliments on the color of my lids because I got this new product, and I decided I was going to film that today. So as you can see, I'm in my little robe that I mentioned on my Instagram. I got this at Bed Bath & Beyond. It is seriously the softest robe. I'll kind of back up real quick. It's the softest robe I've ever put on my body, and so I probably sound groggy, but I'm going to try to sound excited. And it has like sleeves right here. It's so soft, like on the inside, on the outside, and it has a little nice little tie, and the fur goes all the way down to the bottom, and it's kind of like a midi link, so it's really nice. Also, I apologize, my fingernails are not done, so I've got little boy nubs right now. I'm supposed to get them done soon. Anyways, let's get into this video. So I've already moisturized. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer. It looks just like this. I'm just going to put a few pumps on my finger and then just rub it kind of on my T-zone. It has a really unique smell. It's not like overwhelming or anything, and it doesn't irritate the skin. It's very creamy, and it kind of just like my other primer I mentioned in my Get Ready With Me. It kind of blurs out everything, but this one I feel is a little bit thinner, so it goes on really well under really thin foundation. And if you're just trying to smooth out your skin without a really heavy or like thick primer, I know sometimes they can feel kind of funky. Right now my skin's doing pretty good. I don't have many breakouts, just a few around my jaw, but I'm actually really proud of my skin. And I have some products I'm going to mention in my January favorites that I'm excited to share with everyone. So anyways, back to this video. So I'm going to go in, so I'm not going for like super full coverage look today. I'm just going in for a really like everyday easy look. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick. It looks just like this, and it's in the shade 125 or Y315. I think they recently, or not recently, they changed their shade like numbers, and so they went from like 3 numbers to adding like a Y in front of it to add more varieties, I think. And so that's why I think they like have it on there, so if you used it from the beginning you still know your old color. So the great thing about these sticks is you don't have to pump it on anywhere. You just kind of like put it all over the face and then rub it in with your brush. So I'm just going to make a little fun little shape on both sides of my face and then come down right here. You can do whatever design. This is like Simba. I feel like I look like some kind of monkey or something, I don't know. So I'm going to put that all over my face, and I'm going to take my foundation brush, and this is actually the IT Cosmetics for Ulta Airbrush Blurring Foundation Brush. I really like this one. I just got this because my old one was broken, so that was the only thing. It started to come out and all the little bristles were falling out on my face, and it was really annoying. And I only had it for like a year, I think, and I washed it pretty normal like I wash all my other makeup brushes, and it just wasn't holding up, so I had to get a new one. So just like normal, I'm just gonna blend everything out around my face, under my eyes. And you already know you're gonna put some on your neck so you can blend it out there too. Next, I'm going in with the best concealer. I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape. I got a different shade. This is in light neutral only because I ran out. I would have still gotten the light, but Ulta only had like this and then shades that were way too dark for my skin right now, so I had to go for this one. So just making some swiping motions under both of my eyes. And I'm going to take that Beauty Blender. There's a hair somewhere, I see it. I'm going to take that Beauty Blender and I'm going to buff it all out around my face. This shade is still a little darker than I would like it. And you can kind of see it's more of like a yellowy tint. I have pink undertones in my skin, and not like some people have green, some people have yellow, some people have red. I think it's really important to figure out what kind of undertone you have in your skin so that you can match it with the right kind of concealer and foundation, because a lot of them will kind of explain what undertones they have, what they're kind of supposed to balance out with. And so I'd always try to stick with foundations, concealers that are going to be well matched with pink undertones. I also have these really cool baby hairs right here that decide to split because of a cowlick, which is really annoying, and they drive me insane. So if anybody has any recommendations on that besides like laser hair removal, because I don't want to laser it off right now, I'm trying to grow it out, just let me know. Leave some comments below. Blended everything out. You already know what's next. We're going to set that concealer with the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder Translucent. I'm just going to get some in the lid and set underneath my eyes. I'm going to use that same brush I used before. I just love this brush, the Morphe E49. So tap off tap off the excess and then just go in under your eye. You can start from the inner corner and start it's slowly pressing. I know my eye looks kind of funky. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's just a little bit of pressure all the way under. You're just going to go back and forth like this until you think you've set that and there's not going to be any movement with your concealer, because it's going to help settle in those fine lines and prevent creases from getting underneath your eyes later on throughout the day. I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. And I'm going to put it on my lid too, since I did get a little foundation concealer up there. And then also, basically anywhere I put concealer, I want to set, just because I put it on top of a foundation, and once you put cream on top of cream, you need to set it all, because you're basically like layering, and the more oil-based or liquid it is, it'll slide around if you don't set it with the powder. And so I'm going to do that right in my T-zone. Also, I'm more of like a oily combination skin, and I found it's better to do a lot of setting in my T-zone, because that's where I'll get oily throughout the day. If I do this, I won't see that annoying like separation of your foundation that some people get, you know, and it's really frustrating because you just spent a really long time putting your foundation on, and then it decides it's going to just move and separate and like break up on your skin and look really crazy. I'm going to just set the whole face, I decided just now. And I'm going to put this all around my face just to give me a nice little powder face. Next thing I'm going to do is the brow. Just like the last time, I'm going to fast forward this part, but I will tell you what I use in case anyone's interested. I use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe. It looks like this, and I just have a little swooly brush with an angled end that I use to shape out my brow. Brows are done. I'm going to lock and set them with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. It's really nice and small. This is just like the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. It's just a little bit more affordable. You can get this at any drugstore. They have a few other ones too in different shades. Now it's time for the eyeballs. So I'm going to go in with this nice fluffy TG brush. I'm going to go in with the Carly Bible 14 color eyeshadow and highlighter palette with BH Cosmetics. I put this in my favorites video before. It looks like this. I tried to find it and link it in my description box to everyone, but I guess they don't have this exact palette anymore, but there's another one that's similar. And so I'm going in with this kind of rosy color. I'll try to hold it up a little better. This rosy kind of mauve-y color. It has a little bit of a peach undertone. I'm just going to put that in my crease and kind of all over the eye.
What you came for, lightning strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her.
this is the easiest eye look I've done in a while. So the next step is I'm getting this really awesome new product I just got. It's the Stilla, where is it? Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Jezebel. It looks like this. It's really small. They have a ton of different colors. I watched this workout video YouTube person named Whitney Simmons, and actually she got me hooked on this. She mentioned that she wears this a lot, and then I just bought one randomly when I was buying stuff off Sephora, and I tried it yesterday, and it is so beautiful. It is the easiest way to apply like a liquid look, and I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so it has this nice little applicator like this, and I just put some in there, check it out, and I'm going to put it right on the inside and like halfway up my lid. Oh, it's so pretty. Like, do you see that? Isn't that so stunning? So I just put that right on my lid, kind of halfway up. I'm also going to put it like right on the bottom like I did before to match out the kind of dramatic look on top. Why I like this so much is it's not like super sticky or wet. It is cold and you can obviously tell it's wet, but it doesn't crease up like other liquid eyeshadows into your eyelid. It doesn't move around. It dries pretty fast, and so I just put it on there and it's basically already dry. I'm going to do it on the other side too. I'm going to take that MAC 242 flat brush, and now I'm going to just kind of blend that out a little bit. Now to kind of blend that out with a brown, I'm going to take the Sigma E25 Dome Brush, and it's not clean because I used this yesterday and I'm going to do the exact same color, but that's why it's all dirty. Usually this is a white bristle, and it is just the best easy little dome brush to kind of blend out right in the corner. So I'm going to take the Shade Light, Kat Von D Shade Light eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to go in with the second color here, and I'm going to put that right on the edges and kind of blend it upwards. So it's just kind of a smoked out look. Like, I might clean it up with some concealer in a second. I am going to make it a little bit more of a like rose goldy look besides the actual rose gold color. I'm going to go in, same palette, this kind of burnt orange coppery color. I'm going to take that on the Sigma Exact Blend E32. What am I doing? E32. It's kind of flat, but then it's kind of fluffy. So I'm just going to do a little bit there on the edge. And I'm just going to put this all along where I did that same darker color. It'll really bronze this look up. I'm going to now go underneath my eye with that TG angled brush. I'm just going to put that same copper color underneath my eye to meet up with the Stilla liquid eyeshadow right underneath.
Who knows why it's gotta be this way?
It looks like that, and I'm going to take that little dome brush, the pencil brush, and I'm just going to blend that out a little bit.
We say nothing more than we need.
I know I kind of look sickly right now, but it'll look great when it's all done. Okay, I just decided I want to make this a little darker, so I'm going to go back in with that color, this one, and I'm just going to darken it up just a smidge, because I was a little darker yesterday and I really liked that.
I say your place when we leave.
Okay, now I'm going to go in with eyeliner. Going in with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I'm just going to line the lids and then do a little casual wing on the end.
This is what you came for.
top liner is done, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Hydrofuge Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, the best. I'm going to just coat my lashes since I'm not doing actual false lashes today. I'm just going to put it all over my eyeballs and make it nice and dark. I also like to put it not just on the bottom like I'm showing you now. I'll turn the camera a little bit so you can kind of see this way. I also like to put it on the top to get that top part because my lashes are really dark or light. I want to make sure that the top part where the kind of eyeshadow falls onto gets coated in mascara too. You just have to be careful not to like blink really fast or else it'll get your lid up at the top by your eyebrow. It'll get that nice and dark because you just coated it with mascara. So my lashes are naturally super curly, so I don't have to curl my lashes, but if I did, it would be right now I would do it. Some people think it's like a blessing, but it honestly sucks sometimes because they like curl at the sides and they curl in because when I sleep, that's how I sleep on my sides, and they like crunch up and then they get all caught in my brush. It's not fun. I'm going to put some eyeliner on my bottom lid, I decided, because I want to make this a little bit more darker. And I didn't put liner on my last video, which sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. It just depends on the look. But I'm going in with the L'Oreal, doesn't even have it on the bottom. I'm guessing, oh wait, here we go. The L'Oreal Blackest Black. It doesn't really have like, it's eyeliner. It looks like this, comes with a little lid and this like little brush. The brush isn't my favorite, but I'm just going to put this on my waterline. And I really like it because it's so dark. You can also put white eyeliner on your waterline to make this look really pop. I just am looking for more of a darker look, personally. Difference. And then I'm going to put on some mascara on my lower lashes. And I'm just using that Lash Accelerator by Rimmel London in number 3, Extreme Black. I just really like how skinny this brush is to get in on those lower lashes. Sometimes it's really hard with a huge mascara brush. So this one's really nice because it's nice and little. Alright, so eyes are done. I know it's kind of heavy on the liner. If you want more of like a softer look, just don't wear the bottom liner. And if you want a heavier look, wear liner. So, and put lashes on if you're feeling it. I'm going to put now blush on, highlighter, bronzer, all that fun stuff. I'll probably start with a little bit of bronzer. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in a medium deep matte. I also like this because it's matte and it doesn't have a glitter in it, because I'm already putting glitter on with like blush sometimes or highlighter. I don't need a full face of glitter. I'm just going to use my, I'm just dropping everything. My Morphe E3 powder brush. Looks like this. It's huge and it's really soft and it's just great for like bronzing the neck or the cheeks or whatever you're trying to do. I'm going to bronze my neck because sometimes I just feel like it doesn't get all the color it needs. And then I'm going to bronze my cheeks and then my forehead because I am a little pale right now. So this is going to help me have a nice little tan. Now I'm going to blush. I'm going to put blush on. I'm using the Morphe, I always forget this, 9N. And I'm going to be coming in with this kind of middle, I would say peach color. It's less peach than this, that's for sure. But I feel like it's in between the two colors I normally use. So I'm just going to put this, and I might come in with this one too, just right there on the apples of my cheeks. I don't really love this blush color. I'm going to make it a little bit more pink, so I'm using NARS Outlaw, and I'm also using the Morphe E34 brush. Don't normally use this for blush, but I've been recently using it. I usually prefer the one I used in my last video, the Sigma F10. I like this one because it's a little bit longer, like taller I mean, but it's kind of the same. This one's a little bit more dense. It has more bristles, so it's a little bit more fluffy. I really apologize for that noise. Theta, stop! So I really like it for that reason, but I just decided to try this one out since I really don't use this brush that much. So I'm just going to put a little bit on this. This has a bit of a shimmer in it, but I'm just going to try to, let me try my other brush. Pinken this look up a little. I think that looks better, from my view at least. So next I'm going to do the highlight. I'm using Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfection Pressed in Opal. It looks like that. I used this one quite a bit. This is probably my second favorite next to the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. But this one is just a really nice, kind of a silvery undertone, but still very pink. And it's like the color under Champagne Pop, in my opinion. So I'm going to put this right on the tops of my cheekbones, nose, Cupid's bow, and I might do a little bit up here today. Might get crazy. I'm using the same brush I used in my first video, but it is the Morphe M501 brush. I just really like how small the brush is, so you can really get in the smaller places you like. I used to use a fan brush, this one, this little white guy right here, but I feel like I can't dip it in this as much as I want. This one I can get as much product as I want or not, and that one I felt like it was just like all over, you know?
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning.
I might need to use a smaller brush for this one. I'll use my pencil brush. See it up there? I'm just glowing. Alright, for the final, well, I have another step which I missed in my last video, but this next step I'm going to be doing is the lips. I'm using one of my favorite lip products. I have it in a ton of different colors. This one is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Icon. So this one is so pretty, and I thought it would look really good with this eye look. It's kind of a red mauvey, but then it has like kind of a warm feel to it, but it's not red and it's not a mauvey pink. So I didn't know if I was going to like it because I ordered it online, but I definitely really like it. I've been wearing it a lot more.
Strikes every time she moves.
So see, it's kind of like a warm... Hi. Oh, baby. So sweet. It's kind of like a warm color. It looks really orange in this camera. I hope it doesn't whenever I like finally film it, but it's very warm with like a kind of red fiery undertone, but I thought it would look really pretty with this look. I'm going to do my hair and come back and show you the final product. Before that, I'm going to set my face. I just got this for Christmas. It's the Kat Von D Lock-It Makeup Setting Mist. It looks like this. It's kind of small. I wish it sprayed a little bit more. I don't feel like it's super wet whenever I spray it, but I do love how it locks in and it doesn't feel like I'm getting wet droplets on my face. It dries almost immediately once I spray it, so spray it all over the face just like this. And this will really help lock in your makeup so it doesn't move or shift on your face, especially all that hard work you just did on those eyes and those lids and everything. So if you're sweaty, hopefully this will help, and also if you're oily, this will help lock it in. So I'm going to do my hair and come back and show you the finished product, but be right back. Alright, that completes this look. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. My links are going to be below and then probably at the end of this video. I really appreciate everyone's support. If you guys have any recommendations or suggestions on looks that you would like to see or videos that you'd like to see, leave that in the comment section below. As always, I will put all the products I use in the description box. If you guys have any questions, please don't forget to write those down in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye. Whoa.